This is really it. I don't know how fast it's going to go from here on, nor how slow. But let's say this: it has been activated. It has been activated. Brace for impact. Red alert. So, President Trump has been pressured. Hey, President Trump has been pressured into putting a new round of sanctions on Russia for the alleged Russian poisoning of the spies back in March. Remember now, it's August. Okay. He previously didn't want to do it because he said that he wasn't sure that they had did it. And Theresa May. That's the one. That's the one. Keep your foot to the fire. Okay. So now, President Trump had already met with Russia, had already met with Putin, and we're supposed to meet again this coming fall. It's been pushed back from Senate, and the better not say nothing to him. So I guess he acquiesced to their wishes, to their will, and backed off. But this week he announced a new round of sanctions on Russia. Senator Rand Paul went to Russia with a handwritten letter to Putin. If you ask me, I think that's about he trying to smooth it over, saying, man, we finna hit you with this, that. You're gonna have to stand up to somebody. You know, on the front end, you finna slap him with some sanctions. And this is addressed the president. President Trump came in trying to stop you, tell the truth or do what's right, you're gonna make enemies. Whenever you go against the grain, you gonna make enemies. Well, they got you, bruh. 5 months ago, we already kicked out 60. So why we have to put sanctions on them? Brace for impact to the American citizens. Of course, we've slapped sanctions on Iran, right? It's supposed to take place by November the 4th. All of our allies are supposed to be with us. They're supposed to go to zero doing business with Iran by November the 4th. We're getting pushback. The EU like, no, we're not going to stop dealing with Iran. We're not going to stop buying oil and gas from Iran. Yeah, the EU, our so-called allies. See, everybody not your friend, man. So on one hand, we slap Russia with sanctions. Germany's supposed to be our ally. I don't forget how many billions of dollars they got a deal with Russia, buying so many billions of dollars worth of oil and gas from them. And they're not even paying their NATO defense bill, you see. And the rest of the EU, they like, well, everybody's choosing sides. I told you we're going to have to choose sides. As countries, as individuals, you're going to have to choose a side. It's time to get in the fight, get off the bench. See, most people, they're not going to change nothing. They're going to let things change them. You see what I'm saying? You have to be the one putting the plan in effect, doing something. So, this thing's finna heat up, man. The sanctions that we had against Iran since the late 70s didn't work. They did not work. And they're not gonna work again. Especially if all your allies ain't in, you're not consolidated. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's so Trump threatened, he said, nobody better not, break the deal, break the sanctions, or it's gonna be consequences. Man, come on, man. They're already trying to find back doors. Now China supports Iran. They say, oh, we're gonna ignore what y'all talking about. China is really today a mortal enemy of the U.S. That's the only way to say it. It's the only way to say it. They would have joy to see us fall, to see the United States fall. So we have to look out for ourselves as citizens, you know, because we have to decide about our legacy. Is it going to be here or is it going to be moved? You know, they like to say that all the people in the United States are immigrants. At one time, everybody came here. That's not necessarily true. There were indigenous people here. There were Aborigine people already here, and this is theirs. They were enslaved on their own land. But what are we going to do from here? Where are you going to go from here? It's about to get rocky. Everybody's finna start deciding. Another thing, if you don't have a passport, you need to make a move like ASAP to get that passport. Okay? Trust me on this one. So, China backs Iran. We got sanctions slapping on Russia because of Theresa May in the UK. You see what I'm saying? Because of the New World Order people, because that's who she works for. She's not getting them out of the Brexit is not going to happen. Theresa May is not going to make a way for you to exit out of the New World Order. No, 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 no. Matter of fact, she the one who pushed the button, Article 5. So now we got to invoke sanctions on Russia. And we might have to go to war with them. NATO, Article 5. You see what I'm saying? There ain't going to be no peace. You can talk to them all you want to. They're not going to allow us to have peace with Russia. You know, that's the New World Order hate Russia to the core. And I don't know why. I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know why they love China so much. And do you know what this weekend is? This weekend is the 1-year anniversary of the stuff that happened in Charlottesville. The march and the massacre. The guy that ran over all the people and the violence. And brace for impact. So from my understanding, they're having another parade. I don't know if it's in Charlottesville or in Washington. I wasn't clear about that. I believe it's Charlottesville, but they're probably doing one in Washington as well. And ahead of it, they were already calling it a state of emergency, a national emergency. See, we have to be careful now because any little thing, they can declare martial law, man. With the stuff in Chicago, it's just seconds away from calling in a National Guard. Am I back? Okay. Okay. So they messing with Alex Jones even more, man. Pretty much any internet platform that he's on, satellite, radio, television, anything. You know, it's like they got sanctions on InfoWars, Alex Jones, Prison Planet. Trying to bring him down. All dissenting voices have got to go. This is it, man. Okay, so for a small portion of time, they even blocked access to Alex Jones's website. When we think about it, they're silencing voices every day. More people are going quiet. More of the watchmen. More of those who would yell out when they see the sword coming. Going quiet by the minute. Brace for impact. By November, midterm elections, they're gonna have everybody off the air who's not agreeing with them. You're gonna hear one point of view, and that's their point of view. We're gonna become the North Korea. We're gonna become the China. The masses will be dumb, head in the sand, not knowing, not caring. Everything, your rights are being slowly eroded away. Now, don't think that we see that China's stock market is starting to sag. Oh yeah, our stock market is going higher. The US stock market, especially the Dow, going higher. It takes me up, okay? Chinese stock market is starting to sag. Starting to show cracks, starting to show signs of weakness. Guess what China's doing? They've announced 16 billion with a B, $16 billion more in sanctions against the U.S. More. And this is going to take effect on the 23rd of this month, August the 23rd. Okay? Trump say he got another 200 billion he can throw in there against them. You don't see how this thing is going back and forth, tit for tat? Ice-T said, see, they hit us and we hit them. We hit them and they hit us. Ain't gonna be no peace, man. This thing ain't gonna never end, man. Until the new world order is in. Until it begins. And we going there. Oh yeah, we going there. So, I say that to say, brace for impact. We're coming in hot. All of our allies are not our allies. Our allies are not necessarily with us. So, China not only tested a hypersonic aircraft that can carry weapons and do evasive maneuvers, it tested a hypersonic missile as well. Can y'all see me? Anyway, brace for impact. It's all happened this year. Every day goes closer. As you see more conservative voice appear, more people get attacked. Candace Owens. I feel sorry for that baby, man. You know what I mean? She's not violent. She hasn't attacked anyone. She didn't cut it out. She speaks well. She's, man, a very well speaker, very intelligent. Why would you like that? You know, pretty much that's almost physical. If anybody had done that to me, that's an assault to me. I'm at that point, I probably will have to defend myself. I don't care if water on me. Coming. If you in my ear with a bullhorn, you got a fight coming. I might take your bullhorn, crash it. I might smash you with it. You know, there's certain things you don't do. That's no, man. That's an assault. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere who will agree with me. You see them if we go to court. But you don't assault like that and expect to get away with it. You see what I'm saying? You want to talk to me. Nah, other stuff. You ask for it. Y'all brown, y'all gonna get it. Anyway, Beyond Babbitt, over and out.